Here we come, walking down the street. I don't remember the second line. To everyone we meet. Dang it, what the heck is the second line? Why do I forget it now? Here we come, walking down the street. We're doing animal mischief to everyone we meet. Hello, welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today, a perfect 72 degrees out. We're continuing Nightmares from the Deep 3. Davy Jones on the PlayStation 4. I am, of course, joined by Daydreamer expert Scuffy. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing today, Scuff?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Tell me, as an expert, daydreams. Are they real? Do you believe in them?
I believe they exist.
You're a believer in daydreams.
I'm a daydream believer, yes.
Wonderful. Well, good to have you on the show. How you doing today, Scuffy?
You already asked me that, Jason. Do you want me to continue answering?
No. No, we're past that. Get the funniest looks from everyone we meet. That's it. Here we come, walking down the street. Get the funniest looks from everyone we meet. Hey, hey, we're the monkeys.
People say we're monkeying around.
But we're too busy singing to put anybody down.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was the line or not.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was going to say. I had to put anybody down.
Mm-hmm. Are you ready to start up this Nightmares from the Deep 3?
Nightmares from the Deep 3. Davy Jones.
Davy Jones.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cannot use. The content cannot connect to the server. Oh, hold on 1 second. One moment. I have to fix the web problem. Modern internet. Login. Please wait. I feel like it should. I thought it did. Like, when you have something activated in your account, even if you're offline, there's like a period of time. Oh my god. Which you can still use it, even if you haven't been, I'm logged in! Oh my god.
Huh.
Alright, let me try rebooting the PS4. Boo boo boo. Dabba babba boo. Yabba dabba da doo doo. Dabba dabba doo. Oh, I guess it's because this isn't activated as my primary PS4. That's what the message was saying. So it does require internet constantly. Because it's not my prime PS4.
Where's the prime PS4?
It's in my closet.
It's in your closet?
Yeah. I could probably set this as the prime one, because this is the only one that's set up.
Yeah.
That would probably make sense.
Uh-huh.
But the other one has PT on it, and I'm not sure if that would mess up PT.
Oh, no. Because PT could disappear, and then you would never have it again.
Would never have it. Zachary Daiquiri, thank you for the $10. Hi, Scuffy. Have you played any of the Submachine Flash games before? Great hidden object puzzle series. I believe it's still on Newgrounds. The creator also has HD versions on Steam.
No, I have not. great hidden object puzzle series, as opposed to the ones I usually play.
Oh my god.
So can you just can't use this unless it's your primary?
Well, no, it's not connecting to, like, I don't even think I could set it up as my primary right now, but I'm gonna try. Settings, account management, activate your primary PS4. Alright. Let's try that. Settings. What was the second thing I wanted me to do? Settings, account management, activate your primary. Settings, account management. Activate as your primary. It's probably not going to work. If it can't even, like, contact the web correctly. We've been having internet problems all day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and this seems related to that. I think I just need to reboot the router. Alright, I'm activating.
Oh, fingers crossed.
It's currently activating, everyone. You see? It says activating. Activated. Alright.
Oh. That's ridiculous.
The greatest treasure known to man.
We don't need to watch this again, but you can if you want.
I don't.
Alright, the adventure continues.
Oh yeah, the ghost. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have one cog.
This wouldn't have happened if Nightmares from the Deep 3 Davy Jones was on the Sega Saturn. That's correct, it would not have happened. The Sega Saturn never had this problem. Figure out how to get to the button hidden inside the clock face, then light up all 6 galaxies and arrange the constellations properly. Oh, and thank you, TYBMI, for the happy anniversary. Charlie the Unicorn. It's coming up on 20 years this November. Got that DVD and Blu-ray for sale. It's selling pretty well. Only sold through the end of the year.
Arrange the constellations properly. What does that mean? They all look the same.
Yeah, but they're not proper. They're currently... Can't you tell those orbs are filled with a whole galaxy's worth of sin?
1, 2.
People are upset about the current Pokemon releases. Anyone told them they can play the good ones for free? Well, people still want new good Pokemon games.
I forget.
The only thing I've, like, all these sort of, like, poor graphics or wonky, low-budget looking stuff in terms of its presentation, like, none of that has ever particularly bothered me. The only thing that has ever bothered me that they changed, that people were upset about, that I thought was legitimate, is when in new Pokemon games they stopped allowing you to have all the Pokemon. Like, there were some Pokemon you just could not use in the game. Up until that point, every game that would come out, it would have all the previous Pokemon in it. And I simply think that's an important part of the Pokemon experience. I do think being able to catch them all is important. You gotta be able to catch them all.
What'd I get?
A little bit of glass.
A monocle.
A monocle.
of you.
I can feel the wind coming off the ocean. And what's that? What's behind those rocks? I don't know why I'm talking like this.
I don't know.
This is
either.
definitely not this character's voice.
No, not even a little bit. She's a mother, Jason. Mothers can sound however they want to sound. Oh. Okay.
Watched Asparagus by Susan Pitt. Great animation. It's a good one.
The heck is this?
Swap loose pieces between the panels until each is complete. The miner is frustrated. No one can work without his tools. Scuffy, you should live stream Jason's life. This would be an extremely dull live stream.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Alright, I'm writing a letter to the Quaker Oats Company. I've got my fountain pen, my Crane Ecru white paper. I'm gonna choose what ink should I do for this? I'm gonna go with Pilot Conpecky. It's a nice vibrant blue. I think they'll like that over at the Quaker Oats Company.
Where does this go?
You do live stream that? It is true. I do actually live stream that experience sometimes. And I've noticed that every time I do it, there's fewer people watching. Looks like the lock to the girl's sarcophagus.
Where's a cogwheel when you need one?
Where's a cogwheel when you need one? Where's a cogwheel when you need one? Where's a cogwheel when you need one?
I'm missing something obvious. Where's his heart supposed to go?
Yeah, man, I feel like it should go in that spot, but number 2's there. So, there you go. It was blocked before.
I did it.
You got a triangle.
Hooray.
Davy Jones threw O'Malley down the mine and locked him up. Without O'Malley, we'll never wake up the girl. And without her, the pacts can't be fulfilled. I read a book recently. It's called Medea, about the Greek witch Medea. There's a type of Greek mythology book that I really like. There's been quite a few of them over the last... Oh my god.
I have to stay quiet, or we'll both get locked away.
I've released another one of Davy Jones's memories. It's a type of... Oh, there they go. There's so many shots of people walking through doors in this. Yeah, well, Medea's a one of the most infamous characters from Greek mythology. Oh my god.
My daughter.
What do you think it feels like to get ghost vapored like that?
How can he
Disconcerting.
do all this? He's a father himself.
Fathers can't do terrible crimes to young women. The door is reinforced and shut tight with a system of cogs. Anyway, the boat is tilted to one side. I wouldn't dare to enter it while it's like that. Gross. The Guardian sits calmly amidst the ruins of Davy Jones' former glory.
What? That's a pretty cool lizard.
That is a pretty cool lizard. It's a puffs up like a pufferfish.
Yeah, like a blowfish.
I do love fantasy animals like that, where they just take one animal and kind of combine a trait of another animal. All those buildings are part of the Davy Jones estate. Impressive. Imagine the real estate prices. And creepy. The balloon's material is Tauren. Here's some glua. Here's some patch. Perfect.
Ha ha ha.
It looks like some kind of alchemical engine. Did O'Malley create these weird machinas? Got 2 cogs. Alright, as I was saying, slide the cogs across the board so that the outer cogs are connected with each other. It's a type of Greek mythology book that there's been a bunch of over the past couple decades. It's like sort of feminist reimagining of characters from Greek legend and characters that were in some way reviled, and reinterpreting them through a modern lens. Wonderful. I love slide puzzles. Medea is an interesting one because Medea, as a character from Greek mythology, is primarily known for chopping people up to little bits, including her brother and her children. She just kind of goes hog wild, just chopping people up left and right. There's a lot of characters that are a lot easier to reimagine as neutral or good. Medea is a difficult one.
I did it, Jason.
Congratulations. Success! I've created a recipe for a potion that kills aggressive weeds. Acquire a leaf from the weed. 2, put it under the microscope. 3, arrange the cells. 4, the microscope will produce the potion. I think the book was a beautiful old microscope. It's missing its lens. I think the book was alright. Little reservoir where the specimen should go. I think it was while working on the reviving potion, I've accidentally created an aggressive type of weed which seems to be spreading across the island.
Great.
Another crystal screen just like the one in the ice house. It's I think initially the book works because it comes up with these sort of, oh my god, it's a skeleton.
I've created a potion that revives the dead. Will it work on Mr. Jones' daughter? My deal would be fulfilled. Freedom at last. The potion works differently on me because of the pact I have with Mr. Jones. Until it stands, I cannot die anyway. So the potion only restores my body. I need to examine the properties of the elixir further. I've noticed that it rapidly increases the growth of plants. Till I know all of its properties, I've put the potion in a sterile container locked with a code. Here it is.
The code to the cupola and a reviving potion? Anyway, the book goes through elaborate, like, twistings to, like, some keys are missing on the pad to, like, create a scenario in which Medea chopping up her brother into little pieces in front of her dad and throwing those pieces into the water is actually a good thing. And so the book like does all of this work. This aggressive plant is grinning its teeth. Too bad that doubloon is so close to it. So the book goes through so much pains to like create a scenario in which this is like actually a positive act that she's doing. These machines are so intricate. O'Malley must be a genius. But then, like later on in the book, the author just makes Medea just a murderer anyway. She just kills some innocent people. Just for no good reason whatsoever. Just entirely, almost arbitrarily. It's like, why'd you spend so much time, like, trying to create this new version of this character and just have her do this stuff for completely petty nonsense reasons? I don't know. Sometimes you do a oopsie. See, this happens after she does a oopsie. She does a couple of oopsies, and I can forgive the oopsies. But then she's like her whole thing is, can't work it without a handle. You know, she's trying to, in this version of the story, she's trying to protect innocent people from terrible crimes. The supplies for the palace are delivered by means of the crane. If the door gets locked, use the spare key. The red ribbon will show you where. Locked? Where could the key be? There's something under the moss. Looks like a ribbon. In the, something under the moss. In one version of the Greek myth, and there's multiple versions. There's not like one specific canon version of these stories. A lot of different storytellers told it differently. In one version, her husband Jason is going to be marrying this. You ever? Thank you. I appreciate it. Her husband Jason has decided to marry up the 16-year-old daughter of some king in order for him to advance his career as a wannabe king.
Mom, the door's locked from the outside. You have to find a key. Wait, what? So there's a potion that could revive his daughter and end the pact?
Wow.
That's great news,
That is
Mom.
great news.
If the potion fails, we'll just escape this cursed island.
Bye.
And go back to baking bread or whatever it was I was doing.
Mm-hmm. Got another spring.
Here is spring, there is spring, everywhere is spring, spring.
Now, in the original myth, Medea is like a very she's willing to do any evil thing to get her way, essentially. And so Jason's gonna marry this 16-year-old girl who, by the way, has no choice in the matter. It's just been promised to Jason by her father. The clam is chewing on something. Is it a faucet? And Medea decides to give her a poisoned dress that sets her on fire and burns her to death. And, like, in the myth, this is, like, completely typical Medea. Of course, she burned this innocent girl to death. Because she was against her will being married to Jason. But in this news story, Medea, like, it presents Medea as this very compassionate, very thoughtful,
The
very
reviving potion. Will it wake up Davy's daughter?
very justice-oriented person. And so when Jason does this betrayal, she sends a poisoned dress to the girl, but she burns to death and dies. Doesn't make sense.
No.
Sorry. Princess is in another castle. Is she showing me something? Turn off the light. This is Davy's pledge. The only way to cancel the pact is to wake up the girl.
She won't wake from the reviving potion alone. It's as if she resisted. I wonder why.
Would have been a lot easier for her to tell you why if she had not resisted and just woken up. I need this other task done too. Thank you. Maybe it'll make sense eventually. What do you think, Scuffy?
Maybe.
It's a terrible irony. I've created the reviving potion, and it's not enough to wake up Mr. Jones' daughter. I think that some special ingredient is missing. I suspect it's the famous treasure. The legend says that the clue to its location is in the vault, but I've never seen it. It has to be on the island.
Has to be.
Mr. Jones is coming. He is furious.
This is the slot for the water symbol. Fire symbol should go here. It's the slot for the water symbol. There's the water. There it goes. Got a key. Hey, look at that cog. Bass
The
cliff.
outer ring is gone.
Is that a bass cliff? Is that a treble
No,
cliff?
that's a treble cliff.
That's a treble cliff, yeah. Yeah. Where's a cliff when you need one? Crystal might form the tip of the pyramid. Mechanical wing, O'Malley's a true Renaissance man. My favorite part of the Medea legend is, so Jason's decided to betray their marriage vows, and Medea's like, hey, meet me at the docks to pick up your kids. And Jason goes to the docks, and Medea's like, psych. And she takes a big scythe and chops them up to pieces. Her own children that she had with Jason. She's like, yeah, you want your kids? There, pick them up. Bunch of chunks. Jason's obviously very distraught by this, as you might imagine. And my favorite part of this legend is that Medea's grandfather, Helios, god of the sun, just sort of sends his chariot down like a Uber to pick her up right after this. So Jason's like screaming in terror at his children having been butchered, and Medea's like, smell you later. Hops on this glowing chariot, blasts off into the sky, which infers that the gods are like, yup, you did right, Medea. That was the correct thing to do. that was right. You're in the clear, Medea. Good work.
Check it out.
Found a useful item, a dagger.
Yeah. Now I'm armed. Watch out, world.
You just never know what Medea's gonna do next.
Yes, how could we forget?
How
the
could we?
terms of the pact swore to revive Davy's daughter. Tasked with this job was O'Malley, the alchemist, Davy's only hope.
Mm-hmm.
In his lab, he used gold, jewels, and herbs to create the reviving potion.
Gold,
It
jewels, and
revived
herbs.
the dead. To those bound by Davy's pacts, it brought back their flesh. But to Davy's daughter, it brought nothing. Such a powerful curse had befallen her.
Nothing.
Davy lost his faith in the alchemist and threw him into the mines. My potion works. It only lacks Davy Jones' treasure. The alchemist.
Okay. Now I have a cube.
Nice. Good to have a cube.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
The funniest thing Medea ever did.
Yeah, Jason?
Yeah, so there's this king, and I mean, the king kind of sucks. But she goes before the king and his 4 beautiful daughters. And she's like, hey, check this out. I'm a magic woman. And she's like, I'm gonna make you a little stew. And so she takes a goat, this old goat. She hacks the goat up into a bunch of pieces and throws it in a big pot and starts making this goat stew. Oh, there's your daughter.
Didn't work. You know what? Never mind. Let's get out of here anyway. That piece of paper won't hold me, Captain.
Huh.
Oh no. I think it's Davy Jones. He's coming here.
Oh no.
We'll escape after he's gone. For now, hide behind the curtain.
Corey,
Yeah, behind the
Hide,
curtain.
Mom.
Great.
We'll talk later.
Perfect. You're completely hidden.
I see you've settled in. Good. You can start preparing supper. I'll be taking it in my chambers. Oh, and by the way, if I were you, I wouldn't so much as think of trying to escape. Anywhere you could go, I will find you. So long as the pact stands, your life is mine. You'd best behave, because I can get rid of you any time I so desire. Then, it would be easy to even the score with your mother.
What's the score with your mother?
No.
Did you hear what he said? I guess my plan was stupid after all.
He said I can't escape, so I guess I can't escape.
Yeah, right.
Can you do it?
don't worry. I'll figure it out. We're going to be all right.
So soothing.
But yeah, so Medea's makes this big old goat stew in front of the king and his 4 beautiful daughters. And she's like, "Oh, doesn't that smell good? Isn't this a delicious stew I'm making? Better not stain this tablecloth. I don't want Corey to get in trouble." An oil lamp, but there's no oil. And she's taking like a big old whiff of the stew, just like waving it up into her nose, just smelling how good it smells. And then she's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, what's this? Oh my god, a miracle!" And the goat hops out of the stew bowl, just completely intact, just fully intact, and not only intact, but revitalized. It was an old goat, and now it's a young, spry goat, dancing around and stuff. And she does a little dance, and the goat does a little dance, and they're dancing around the soup bowl. Maid's manual. Kitchen utensils that are be stored in the cabinet. Cleaning utensils like brooms that are be stored in the pantry. Wear a clean and proper dress at all time to avoid exile to the mines. Be diligent about your chores.
Why does this have an octopus on it, but when you zoom in, it's a maid?
No, a different page. So, yeah, she does that cool trick with the goat. And the king's like, "My god, you chopped up that goat? Even the sink of this mansion's ridiculously opulent. You put it in the pot, and a young goat came out, completely revitalized." And Medea's like, "Yeah, that's magic, baby. Guess old Davy's a bit protective of his kitchen utensils." Anyway, the king is like, "Oh, can you do that to me? Can you chop me up and put me back together all young?" And Medea's like, "No, but because I don't love you, but your daughters love you, so if they chop you up, then I can put you back together."
Does that mean she loved the goat?
Oh, young. Yeah, she loves goats. Like, she loves animals. So the daughters all take up knives and stuff and start chopping up the king. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna get a young king now. Our dad's gonna be young. And they chop the guy up and put him in the pot. And they're like, "We did it." And Medea's like, "Heh, psych." And they're like, "What do you mean, psych?" And Medea's like, "I'm not putting that guy back together." You just gotta deal with all the chunks now. Sorry. Sorry. Burning splinter, wooden ladle, mushrooms, pheasant, bananas, mussels, teapot, butter, garlic, herbs, pears, wine. It's problematic as this book sounds. It also sounds highly entertaining. Oh, this is the myth. This isn't the book. What I don't like about the book Medea, based on the myth, is that it tries to make Medea into a good character, but then still makes her evil. So I just don't really understand what the point was. I would honestly much rather a version of the story where she's just kind of a terrible person the whole time. Or one that recontextualizes stuff and makes her a burning splinter. Makes her a like more like a more compassionate reading of the character. And the dog's not happy with those chompos.
The leaf is too close to the plants. I'd need something long to reach it from this distance.
Can't reach it. Too deep inside the jar. Cute little chameleon. Fell asleep on the guardian's hand. A screw with a round ear. It sits tightly in the stone. Nice. Like a wickedizing. It's like a wickedizing, but unsuccessful. in my opinion.
Found. One garden shack door. Incomplete. Those nasty weeds won't let me through.
Dang it.
Scroll the parts of the key until it matches the lock. You can switch between the lock and the key. Oh, good.
You got it. Anyway, if you ever run into Medea, don't, rule number 1, don't drink anything she gives you. It's important. Don't wear anything she gives you. It's also extremely important. Do not stick around if she has any sort of blade. If she tells you to chop someone up and it'll be fine, don't listen. She's not telling the truth, she's fibbing.
Keep forgetting immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's this one, maybe. None of these look right.
Oh.
Here we go.
Yeah, now we're talking. She wants to meet you down by the docks. Don't. Oh, that's a good point. Don't meet her down by the docks. Nothing good's coming from that. Seems really annoying.
It is really annoying, thank you. This one's wrong.
You get this.
I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Oh, I did it.
Congratulations!
Oh my gosh. What did that even do?
Got you a bucket.
Got me a bucket. Large pot. I guess I can fill that with water, maybe? Yup. Am I missing some? Oh, right. I need to get oil for that.
Arf, arf.
Doorknob. Nice. What you looking up, Jason?
Nothing. Our potential beekeeper would be safe now, but his hands are still uncovered. Beekeeper suit, spool of twine, garden plans, wheelbarrow, horseshoe, palm leaf, pumpkin, column, grapes, broom, bulbs, rose.
Wheelbarrow missing its wheel.
Dang it. It needs a wheel.
A wheel.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
I feel inspired to do some sort of Medea project.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What would your focus be on?
I like characters that seem as though... Like, Medea is kind of like Goku. just in the sense that there's such a plot armor around Medea where it's just like it doesn't really matter like what she encounters. There's always going to be some way for her to be more powerful than the thing somehow. Like when she encountered Talos. Talos is a giant bronze man built by the gods to protect this island. Just this giant, invincible bronze man. And Medea shows up, and Talos didn't have a chance.
What? How?
Well, there's multiple ways in which Medea apparently killed Talos. The first way, which is the funniest way, is she walked up to Talos and she's like, "Hey, big bronze guy." And Talos is like, "Yeah." And she's like, "You're pretty old, huh?"
What?
And he's like, "Yeah, I'm as old as time itself, kind of." And Medea's like, "Well, in all those years of living, you ever try LSD?"
What?
And he's like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "You ever done drugs? I got a whole bunch of them here. I got mushrooms, LSD. I got heroin. You want some of that?" And Talos is like, "I don't know what any of those things are." And Medea is like, I'll mix them all together, give them to you all at once.
No.
And she gives him all these drugs. And he's like, ooh, this is... Oh no, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. he just loses his mind and perishes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Great, I have a broom.
In another version of the story, she's like, hey, she goes through the same basic thing of like, hey, you're very old, huh? He's like, yeah, I'm pretty old. What of it? And she's like, how does a big broad statue get to be so old? And he's like, it's because I got all this life juice in me. And she's like, thank you. She immediately figures out where his cork is and just slices it off. And he's like, oh, hey. And he starts leaking all his juice. She's like, shouldn't have told me about that juice. He's like, no, my life juice. No, I need that for life. He's like, yeah. That's why I'm draining you of it. And all of his juice drains away. And he dies. Doesn't matter who she encounters, it's bad news for that person. Now, the reason for these particular myths is, I feel like, you know, it's some sort of like cautionary tale. It's like, oh, if you give women too much power, this is what happens. They go around and they start killing everyone. They start murdering. Even giant bronze men. So, don't teach your daughters math. Or else this will happen.
I really don't feel like playing this mini game.
You want me to play it?
Yes.
What do you gotta do?
You gotta arrange.
No.
If you hit triangle, it'll give you the instructions.
Arrange the cells to match the diagram. You can only swap adjacent cells with the same color. Oh. Wait, so like this...
You can swap diagonally as well. Yeah.
Oh, so you can swap the same color or shape?
Yeah.
I see. I see, kind of.
Yeah, it's just really tedious.
Yeah. Medea. What is the dealer? Medea. What are you doing? Davy Jones wouldn't stand the chance against Medea. Davy Jones would not stand the chance against Medea, no. Nobody would. Well, we're halfway through the stream. We've got a couple of birthdays to celebrate.
Ooh, a couple.
We'll return to this mini game in just a second. Yep, 2 birthdays. 2 birthdays. First up, it's Adam. Happy birthday, Adam. Let's see what the machine's got to say to Adam. How close?
We'll never know.
Date has been calculated. Let's fill out your birth fate card. What is your luck number for the year? It could be one of an assortment of numbers. Any guesses, Scuffy?
258.
I'm going to guess 7. 231. Close, Scuffy. How's the letter looking? Looking letter-ish. How's the weather? Beautiful flower. Any of this hatch an egg? No. We got a poem. Birthday Machine has written a poem just for you, Adam. Going to be read by poem expert Scuffy. Here we go.
Hello. Inform herd. Inform temperature. The disgusted knife will never regret. The spicy knife will never remind. Vengeful sleep. Annoying redemption. The flock of a magnificent knife. The knife neglects.
Beautiful. You have a birthday secret. See the triangle, all the angles, and the leaves fall and rot? That's a secret. I see. Birthday Machines look to the stars, determine that your friend constellation is the perfect tree. Enemy star, Tau Nova, number 7284. Has there been a cosmic event? Let's look at the data. Let's look at the charts. No. Gather round, everyone. It's time to sing. But to whom? Adam, of course. Join me in Scuffy, if you can. Birthday sing song for Adam. We can all see our Adam. We cannot remember. What joy for our Adam. Birthday means something, Adam. Do you see the tube, Adam? My love is all for you. We think of you now. Beautiful. Finally, we have a one-of-a-kind work of art created by the machine just for you, Adam. Here it is. Your one-of-a-kind work of art.
Oh, the hidden horse.
Unbelievable. Perfect.
Such skill.
Happy birthday, Adam. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And many more. Yeah, one last birthday to celebrate today. One final birthday. It is Douglas. Happy birthday, Douglas. Let's see what the machine's got to say to Douglas. One day it will be your birthday.
Does birthday machine get a birthday machine on birthday machine's birthday?
Yes, but I just don't know what that day is. What is your luck number for the year? Any guesses, Scuffy?
1,111.
I gotta guess 7. 854. How about your letter? Yeah, interesting. How's the weather?
Sideways.
It is. How's the weather? Wow. Any of this hatch an egg? No. Oh, we got a joke. Birthday Machine has written a joke. Just for you, Douglas. Here is your joke. Knocker, knocker, knocker.
Who's it?
Waterlogged snake.
Waterlogged snake who?
Waterlogged snake, the feeling of discovering a new hope as the angels tear away our dreams. Beautiful. Oh, you got a birthday secret. The shoemaker has made the final shoe. The anger builds forever. Birthday machine has looked to the stars, determined your friend constellation is the blue ship. Enemy star, Xi Luna, number 6610. Has there been a cosmic event? Let's look at the data and the charts. Oh, a bunch of nodes. Gather around, everyone. It's time to sing. To whom? Douglas, of course. Join me, and Scuffy, if you can. Happy birthday, dear Douglas. Birthday friendly for Douglas. I cannot believe this. We give blood to Douglas. Birthday greetings, you Douglas. Bark, bark, meow, meow for Douglas. The fire, it must happen. I love birth so much. Wonderful. Finally, we have a one-of-a-kind work of art. Created by the machine just for you, Douglas. Here it is, your one-of-a-kind work of art.
No endings. Ooh. Beautiful, beautiful pigeon.
Wonderful. Happy birthday, Douglas. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And many more. Alright. Time to continue this
Yeah, this nonsense.
incredible puzzle. I saw someone in chat mention that I'm still using PS4. Buddy, I played systems from the 1970s on this stream. This is the newest system that's on this stream. We got a Casio Loopy. Play
I love the loopy.
play some Intellivision. Got some Intellivision. Gotta play more Loopy at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get this over here.
I don't know how you're gonna complete this.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. You gotta move the beans so that you can move this thing, so that you can move that, and move that, and move this, and move that. Dang it, this didn't actually do what I wanted it to. Alright, maybe if I put this bean over here. Yes, 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 it's all coming together now.
It is?
Hey.
I mean, yes.
Anyway, yeah, we, only old game consoles on this stream. Such as the PlayStation 4. They still sell PlayStation 4s. It's not that old. This is the only place to play PT. Not even available in the store anymore, but this is where you play it.
PT was too spooky for me to play.
Alright, this is... We've done something. Something that's technically happened. Aha! Alright, one row is done.
Yeah. Good job.
Nobody can afford a PS5. I've seen one, Jason's. Yeah, I don't use that on stream. That console's too new. Alright, so let's start doing the second row, I guess. I don't actually know if this is like the best way to even do this. I feel like I'm missing something about this puzzle. We've got to match it to the diagram on the side there, but you can only move things that are either color or shape adjacent. So like I can't just switch these two. I can only switch them with ones that are either the same color or the same shape. Which is where the difficulty comes. I feel like this is an oddly hard puzzle for the genre. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like usually it's a puzzle that you solve in like 5 steps or something, and this one is like, spend half an hour on it.
Yeah. There we go. Alright. Got a second row done.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, but I don't actually know if that is a good job. Like, I don't know if it's good that I'm doing this, or if it's bad. It could be bad. Like, this might not be the way to solve this, but no, I guess we've done it. More or less. Just kinda... Oh.
Just gonna switch those last two.
Yeah.
Good job, thank you. I don't know what that just did.
Got some juice.
Oh right, I was getting the plant juice. There they go, goodbye.
With each awoken guardian, I learned more about Davy Jones's past. I think in terms of, like, cost versus, like, what you get from it. Of all the consoles available on the market right now, PlayStation 4 is still probably the best value.
How did O'Malley come into Davy
So many
Jones'
games.
foul employ?
The console itself is super
To
expensive.
the past, when Davy Jones wished upon the stars to
David
bring his
Jones.
daughter back to life, he was gifted with strange supernatural powers, but none that could bring back his daughter. So he gathered as many resources as he could and started looking for an alchemist. Only
Medea.
O'Malley was talented enough to even attempt brewing the reviving potion.
Only
The
Medea.
alchemist was given the finest laboratory ever built and resources beyond imagining. By signing the pact with Davy, he was also given eternal life.
Okay. Well, another cube, nice, nice.
PS4 is still one of the best ways to play digital indie games alongside Steam. Yeah. There goes that dog.
That darn dog. Oh, there's a decorative bird inside the cage.
Strange coins are being washed out from somewhere within the mine. I found them in the grave. Could they be coming from Davy Jones's secret vault?
You missed the L and gravel.
From the gravel. I thought that was an exclamation point at the end. But no, it's obviously not. The vault! Could the vault really be inside these mines? I turned my flashlight on an accident, sorry.
Fellow? He was thrown into that very mine ages ago. You're looking for that O'Malley fellow? He was thrown into that very mine ages ago.
The only problem with my PS4 is it gets hot. Get a little pan. Cook some stuff on it. Gravel is washed out from the inside in the mine. The miners used to strain it in search for gold and other valuables. I don't even know how much a PS5 costs right now.
I'm beginning to come up with a plan to get inside the mine.
It's too much. It's too much money.
How much is it? Or did you say PS5?
Yeah. Well, yeah, the version without the disc drive has gone up to $500, which is what the disc drive version used to cost. PS5 Pro is $750. Yeah, it's all in $100. I think the Xbox Series X is like $650 now.
That's so much money.
Consoles just keep going up. I think a game console should cost $199. It's what the N64 cost when it got released. All consoles, it should be $199. I think that's what the Wii cost for a while, right? I think there was a $199 version. Because the Xbox 360 was $299. It was $300. Because I used to use Xboxes as price points. I'd be like, that cost one Xbox. Because the 360 was $300.
Do you see either of these items? I thought that was one of them, but it clearly is not.
I do see it. Down, left, right there. I mean, it's a little bit lower.
I tried clicking on that one before, and it, whatever.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
But for a lot of people, if they don't own a console already, the best value is a Steam Deck with a dock. Yeah. $199 adjusted for inflation is just shy of 400. So yeah, not great prices these days. Yeah, and even worse prices when you consider that, like, yeah, you can like analyze inflation prices and stuff, but people have less of their income to spend on stuff like that than they used to, because like the amount people spend on housing has moved from 30% to like 70%. The amount of someone's income that goes to just living costs and stuff is so much higher. So inflation's like only one part of the picture.
Jason, I can't find this last thing.
Yeah, I can't find it either. Is it? It's not just that cup, is it?
What cup?
On the table.
This?
Yeah. No.
I was gonna be mad if it was because I clicked on that before too.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, it's like it's gonna be the exact same art asset, so it's not gonna be any different. Oh, I found it.
Oh, where?
It's behind a crystal in the back, next to the boot.
Oh, yes it is.
There you go.
See, that doesn't help either. So I'm pretty sure that was another one that I also clicked on. Whatever, it's fine.
Rent is about 80% of what I make. Yeah. Yeah, most people are spending most of their income on rent, so... And, like, wages haven't gone up. So, it's... things are just too expensive. Stone's plate covering is something. A screw with a round ear, it sits tightly in the stone. Got a screw with eye. Whoa.
It's all dark.
Should search the darker parts of the caves as well. Electric bill's one that's gone up for me right now. Using less power every month, but it just goes up. Oh yeah, our electric bill's been super high. What's everyone's electric bill every month? What's your electric bill?
You got a lamp.
Congratulations. Oh, this is... Find all of these identical looking ropes. This one's sneaky, it's hidden. I see it, but they've hidden it in a really sneaky place. You got it. Loop to rope.
I hope you find a way to cancel the pact. I want to go home.
Should be a tap in the barrel. Tip tap. Fellow miners, we've all chipped in to buy the root of life from the witch. It eases the pain of poisoning from the mercury we mine. Use it wisely.
Oh, great.
The inside of the cart is completely dark. The nails on the barrel seem a bit loose. Footloose. There's a picture on the cover of the box, but it's all jumbled. Reduce my AC usage this summer to save for winter heating. Yeah, in Florida, the AC is the real killer. That's where most of our energy costs go. Not willing to walk across it just yet, but it's a good start. Like, I do not keep the house particularly cold because otherwise it costs astronomical amounts of money.
Freaking dog.
Fortune and glory, lady. Fortune and glory. Fortune and glory, lady. Fortune and glory.
Indiana Jones has died. Sorry to tell you all, but Indiana Jones has passed away.
The ages have covered the Guardian with a thick layer of dirt.
There's a unique slot at the side of on the side of the box. The light beam reflects from the cover of the cube and hits the wall. There's a broken tile, but it's too heavy to lift without a tool. Bing. Clear the way for the metal block to reach the other side. The blocks only move. They only move something.
There you go.
They only move along one axis.
Is
It's
it my
one of
least
these.
favorite?
I used to have one of these games on my phone.
Yeah, did you do really well at it?
Yeah, at first, and then I got bored with it. It's like, I don't want to play this. Sliding things around.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan.
Shia LaBeouf was like, I remember he got caught plagiarizing.
Wait, why are you talking about Shia LaBeouf?
Oh, because he's the son of Indiana Jones.
Oh.
People in chat are talking about Shia LaBeouf. He's Indiana Jones' son. Well, you got caught plagiarizing, and I think this might be the wrong plagiarist, but I think he apologized for it by plagiarizing his apology.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the guy?
I mean, that sounds correct. I feel like I've made everything worse.
What are you talking about? Did Harrison Ford die? No, there was a goof in this game. There was a skeleton dressed like Indiana Jones. We're in some sort of Indiana Jones-like cave, and there's a skeleton with a hat and a whip.
He said, "Fortune and glory, lady, fortune and glory."
Mm.
This is impossible.
Would you like me to do it? Yeah. How do you reset this?
You could back out and see if it resets it.
No, that's okay. It's alright. Okay. Yeah. I used to, like I said, I used to play these on my phone all the time. Big fan of these games. Uh-huh, that's the key. Alright. Me. Almost. What do I want to do? Yeah.
Are you doing it?
And I'm doing it. Oh, actually, I think I just dunked up a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't worry.
I'm not worried.
It's done. Almost. Oh, no. Oh, I was so close. Oh, wait, I think no, we're still good. We're still good. Oh yeah, no, of course. Yeah, 1 second. There we go.
Yay, you did it. Good job.
Thanks.
You okay? All right. You made it. Good. We might still have time to change the fate of this island. Despite what Mr. Jones thinks, my potion works. The missing ingredient must be Davy Jones' secret treasure.
That
Mr.
doesn't
Jones'
make
treasure is
sense.
hidden on the island, and a clue to its location is in his vault.
Yeah, it doesn't
Alas,
make sense.
I was never able to find the vault. I have a feeling it's right under my nose. Over the years, I've gathered many items that may open it. They're all right here. Use them if you like, but please, find a way into the vault.
Gotta find a way into the vault. Find all these things. They're all hidden. Can you find them?
It's right there. Let me pick it.
You got it. Congratulations.
Did I get the thing from out of here that I needed? Who knows?
I want to talk more about Medea.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Jason goes to her father's castle, he's like, I want the golden fleece. Give it to me. It's mine. Medea's father's like, oh, I will give it to you if you accomplish these 3 tasks. No one can accomplish these tasks. They're impossible. And Jason's like, alright, I'll do it. But the tasks are impossible. They're impossible tasks. The first task is, Jason's gotta, sow this field. But he's gotta do it with these oxen who are, like, on fire and stuff. They breathe fire, they're on fire. They're just throwing fire all over the place. It's a bad situation. You get near them, you get burned to death. These oxen are just... they're too fiery. Why the king has these, I have no idea.
How they stay alive, who knows?
Yeah. But Jason looks at these oxen and is like, I give up. I can't do that. That's impossible. And Medea comes over and she's just like, hey, I made a fireproof goo. Just rub it all over your body. You'll be fine. No problem. Fireproof goo. That's it. And Jason's like, ew, yucky. Ugh. I don't want to do that. And Medea's like, well, that burned to death. I don't care. And Jason finally is like, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. And he puts all the fireproof goo all over his body, and he goes to the oxen. And their fire just is shooting all over him and stuff, but it doesn't hurt him because he's got... Medea gave him the good stuff. He's got the good fireproof goo. He's like, oh, I still have to sow this whole dang field. Just doing free work for this guy.
Yep.
So he sows the field. And king is Helios, right? No, Helios is the king's father. The god of the sun. I forget what the king is called. Let me 1 second. Medea, father. Aeetes. King Aeetes. Just one thing left.
Yeah, I can't find it.
So the second task is Jason's got to fight and defeat whatever comes out of the ground that he just planted. Because unbeknownst to him, he wasn't planting seeds, he was planting dragon teeth. Yeah. And each dragon tooth sprouts up a skeleton guy. Just a skeleton warrior. So suddenly there's like this whole field full of skeletons that pop up out of the ground with armor and stuff. And Jason's like, ay, 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 ay. My, mamma mia. What am I gonna do about this? And he goes over to Medea and he's like, hey, I can't do this. I can't fight all those skeletons. This is no good. And Medea's like, just throw a rock at him. And Jason's like, what do you mean? Just throw a rock at him. And Medea's like, just throw a rock at one of the skeletons. Don't do anything else. Just pick up one rock and throw it at one skeleton. Because here's the thing. And this is Medea's wisdom. Medea's like, look at them. They're a bunch of skeletons. They don't got brains. They're not smart. They're just fighting. Throw a rock at one of them. And Jason picks up a rock and he's like, all right. He tosses a rock over. Conks one of the skeletons in the head. And that skeleton's like, hey, what the heck? It looks around, is like, you do that? You throw that rock? And another skeleton's like, what? And the first skeleton's like, you throw that rock? The other skeleton's like, I don't know what a rock is. I don't got a brain. The first skeleton's like, I don't either. I can't figure out if this makes sense or not.
Jason, you gotta help me find this.
Alright, I will help you find this item. What it all comes down to is all the skeletons. Oh, I found it. No, I didn't find it. Never mind. All the skeletons start arguing about who bonked who on the head with a rock, and they all start fighting each other. And eventually all the skeletons beat each other up, and the task is complete. It just kind of looks like it's right there, but it's not.
I've been clicking everything. Which is not how you're supposed to play the game, but sometimes that's just what happens.
Yeah, I can't see this one.
Alright, I'm just gonna use
it's in one of the drawers.
I checked all the drawers multiple times.
Let me see. Yeah, I don't see it. Next to the crossbow.
Next to the crossbow.
Yeah, I don't see it next to the crossbow, but I mean, who knows? It could be anywhere. There it was. It was next to the crossbow. Congratulations. Trident's tooth. Anyway, the third task. It's O'Malley's lab table. Better not use it unless he asks me to.
Oh, okay.
That King Aetes sets for
I bet
Jason.
with a fresh eye, you could find the entrance to the vault with no trouble.
Is just to go up and grab the fleece. The king's like, you've completed the first two tasks. Congratulations, hero. If you want that golden fleece now, your third task is to just go and pick up the golden fleece.
Unique hourglass. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to have 2 bulbs, though.
And Jason goes up to Jason goes up too.
Not exactly great at this stuff, but shouldn't there be a belt here?
Jason goes to Medea and says, "Hey, your dad says trial 3 is just to grab the fleece and go. But that can't be it, right? There's gotta be more to it." And Medea says, "Of course. There's just the biggest, angriest dragon, like right in front of the fleece." It's an extremely jacked up dragon. Just a real muscly, beefed up dragon. And it's so angry because it's never allowed to sleep. It's just like down in Red Bull. All day, every day. Not allowed to sleep. Out of its mind. It's just gonna spew fire at anyone and everything. And Jason's like, how in the heck am I gonna deal with this dragon? And Medea's like, bonks him on the head. He's like, are you kidding me? I already give you the
glory, lady. Fortune and glory.
I already give you the fireproof goo. Put it all over your body again. I already gave you the solution to this one. Okay. What are you talking about, Jason? And so Jason puts all the fire proof goo all over his body and runs up to the dragon, and the dragon breathes fire on him. It does nothing because Jason's got fireproof goo all over him. Some of the blocks in the wall are missing. Dang it. You need more blocks. Hey, Jason thinks this is just about it. This is just about all he needs to do, and so he runs up to grab the fleece, but the dragon still has, like, arms and stuff, and the dragon just, nope, grabs Jason, throws him away into the bushes. Jason runs up again, the dragon's like, nope, grabs him, tosses him into the bushes again. Jason gets tired of being tossed to the bushes and goes up to Medea. He's like, hey, the fire goo is not enough. And Medea's like, oh, I gotta do everything, huh? Here's some sleep goo. Just, I don't know, put this in the dragon's mouth. Gives him a bunch of other goo. This one, it makes people sleep. And so Jason goes back there, and the dragon picks him up to throw him into the bushes, and Jason instead lobs all this sleep goo into the dragon's mouth, and the dragon drops Jason. It's like, blah! Yucky, no! No! Maybe I'll take a little nap finally. It's been so long. Maybe I'll take a little nap. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a good nap time. Dragon snuggles up with its little dragon body pillow and falls asleep. Food containers, sleeping cap, washboard, polka dots, helmet, funnel, mirror, banjo, pillow, harp, soap, drill. So Jason grabs the golden fleece and is like, I did it. And then King Aedes is like, well, yeah, you did it, but I didn't want you to, so could you give me the fleece back, please? Can you give me the fleece back? I didn't think you'd do it, so I want the fleece back. And Jason starts running away with the fleece down the hill. And the king is like, my god, I really docked this up. I can't believe it. My one golden fleece taken away. Why did I agree to any conditions that would let this guy just take my fleece away? What a fool I was. And so he starts chasing after Jason.
Do you see a funnel, Jason?
Do I see a funnel? I don't think I do, but Yeah, I'm looking for a funnel. I imagine it's funnel shaped.
One would hope.
So he's chasing Jason down the hill. Jason's running with his fleece towards his ship with all the Argonauts on it and stuff. And he gets to the ship and he's like, he talks to Medea, who's waiting there next to the ship. He's like, your dad's after me. He's got, he doesn't want me to take this fleece away. And Medea's like, don't worry about that. I'll slow him down. And Jason's like, how are you gonna do that? And just then, Medea's brother shows up and he's like, hey, that's the guy who's stealing our dad's fleece. And Medea's like, yeah, come over here, brother. We'll arrest him. We'll citizens arrest this guy together. And the brother comes up and he's like, great idea, Medea. And Medea takes out this huge scythe and just starts chopping her brother's limbs off. Her brother's like, oh no! Ah! My limbs! Dang it! Ow! And her dad just is almost upon them now, and he sees his son being chopped up into little pieces by his daughter. He's like, oh, could this day get any worse? Yeah, I don't see a funnel anywhere. What the heck? I can't see a funnel. Anyway, Jason watches Medea just kind of chop her brother into pieces, and Jason's like, okay, I mean, this is horrifying. How is this gonna slow down your dad, though? It just kind of looks like your dad's going into beast mode. It just looks like you've made your dad angrier. How is this gonna slow him down? And Medea's like, hey, watch this. And she picks up all the pieces of her chopped up brother and puts it into a big garbage bag. Just puts it in a big, like, Glad, a black garbage bag. And she's like, let's get on the ship. And they get on the ship and they start sailing off, and the dad's like right on their tail in his own boat. And Medea's like, hey, Dad.
Oh, it's inside the boot.
Oh my god.
That was diabolical.
That was Harp.
Wow.
Medea starts like tossing chunks of her brother off the boat into the water. And she's like, hey, if you want to bury your son, you gotta pick up all the chunks. And the dad's like, oh my god, what the heck? What the heck is wrong with you, Medea? What? And so he does get very slowed down, having to
You ready?
paddle around, grabbing chunks of his son.
This was before the girl died. She and her father lived in the palace on the island. Davy Jones was a rich merchant, spending most of the time away from home. One night, sailing home, he saw the island basked in a dreadful glow.
Oh,
the
no.
palace was in flames. Pirate ships surrounded the island like a pack of rabid wolves. David and his crew fought them off, but it was too late. Tragedy had struck. Holding his lifeless daughter in his hands, he made his pledge upon the stars.
Wow. Hey, he got the other cube. What's the twist? How does she completely screw over Jason? Oh, she plays the long game. She marries him and then has his kids. And then chops up his kids in front of him. Rearrange the crystal cube so that the light beam hits all the gems.
This might take me a while. Oh no, I have to do it again?
It's a phenomenal FilmCow audio drama. I absolutely love a Greek mythology series narrated by Jason. I do love Greek mythology. Well, we're at the end
Is
of the
this the
stream.
entrance to the legendary secret vault?
Would you like to stop here, or did you want to go into the vault?
I want to go into the vault.
Yeah, well, you can play as long as you want. Hey, it's me.
What is he supposed to be holding? Good question.
The thing that I like the most about Greek myths is that there are no singular canon tellings of them. There are multiple versions. The story was recrafted by different tellers. So sometimes characters will have entirely different parents. Sometimes characters will do entirely different things. There's really no way to tell any of the Greek myths incorrectly.
Ornate bulb.
Like, you could deviate from any of the historical sources, but there are just so many variations. The vault door is blocked by stalagmites and, yes, a pile of gold. Fitting lock for a cave full of jewels. Mostly read the Ovid versions as a kid, which gave me a really negative perception of the Olympians. Oh, I mean, you're gonna get a negative perception of the Olympians from pretty much any of the versions. The Olympians, like the Greeks did not have a vision of the gods as like benevolent. The gods were there to be feared. They were there to be respected and feared. They were not, they did not have your interests at heart. Something's inside the sarcophagus. Why won't it open? You would pray and sacrifice to them in order to, make them... in order to essentially bribe them into either not harming you or harming your enemies. There's some gods that you might...
The night of the attack, the girl went to the shore far behind the marshes. It was her secret place where she'd spend time when her father was away. Lonely and disgruntled with the riches, she made a wish upon the stars. I will not live this rich and lonely life anymore. My father must change his ways. It was then that she saw the glow over the palace. Fearing that her father might be in danger, she ran as fast as she could. The poor little girl. By the palace gate, she ran into a pirate band loading their guns.
Dang. But yeah, when you would pray to a god, it wasn't because you had some just cause that you thought the god would be interested in. It was... The god would control something and required payment if you wanted them to do the thing that they're already supposed to be doing.
I'm pretty sure those dragons used to have paws.
Mm-hmm.
The flame is extremely hot.
Nice.
I guess we can stop here.
Okay. Well, we'll continue this next week. Good job, Scuffy. Lots of puzzles solved today, lots of objects found.
Yes, thank you for your assistance.
Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. Be back tomorrow. I'm continuing. Am I continuing? Athena Awakening from the Ordinary Life on the PlayStation 1. Athena Awakening from the Ordinary Life. You know what's interesting to think about? Oh, that's a Greek god, Athena.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how different the Greek gods are from like our modern conception of, or modern like gods and legends and what have you. Because like Zeus, the head god, the big cheese, was essentially the god of Airbnb. That was his whole thing. You think of Zeus, you're like, oh, was that was the lightning god, right? The god of lightning. No, he was the god of letting people stay at your house. That was his thing. That's why he was the top guy. This is like the most important concept in ancient Greek culture. That if a stranger shows up at your house, you have to let him stay there. If a stranger shows up at your house, you gotta let them stay for one night, and you have to give them a gift when they leave. And you have to give them food. You have to feed them, let them stay at your house, and when they head out, you gotta send them off with a little present. And if not, Zeus that's where the lightning bolts come in. Zeus is gonna zap you. Zeus is the god of Airbnb. You done with the Greek myth talks?
Yeah, I'm done with the Greek myths talk.
All right. Well, we're done for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for joining me, Scuffy.
Yeah.
Have a great night, everyone. Great morning, afternoon, evening. Whatever it is, wherever you are, have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.
Keep daydreaming.